morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to look at a bunch of Pokemon products. Some new ones that have been spotted out in the wild, and some apparently new ones which are coming out. But shall we say, I am a little bit less convinced about their newness than a bunch of other people are. So starting off then, let's have a look at a new Rebel Clash product which has been spotted in the wild. Shout out to YouTuber Andruidus for spotting these, and to the lovely Primal Lugia for bringing it to my attention. And what we've got are 1-pack blisters for both Galarian Obstagoon and Gengar. Though I should also give a shout out to the wonderful, lovely Dan Norton, who did also tell me about these a little while ago. Now, what we've got is a single pack blister where you get a coin, which is apparently Lucario. The coins in these products generally have no real relation to anything else that's going on in the blister. It's a bit weird. And you get yourself a single pack of cards, in this case it is Rebel Clash. And then you get yourself a complete evolution line. So for the Galarian Obstagoon, you get a Galarian Zigzagoon, a Galarian Lanoon, and a Galarian Obstagoon. And for the Gengar, you get yourself a Ghastly, a Haunter, and a Gengar. Perhaps somewhat disappointingly here, we don't even have a different holo treatment like we're going to see on some of the other products in a moment. These are just regular reprints of cards, and they're not even Rebel Clash cards. The Gengar was from the Sword and Shield base set, and Galarian Obstagoon was from the Sword and Shield base set. So it is a little bit of a strange product. On the one hand, these are pretty good cards, more on that in a moment. On the other hand, you're getting just regular set versions of cards from the previous set in a Rebel Clash blister. Now, Galarian Obstagoon's got a really nice ability that lets you drop 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon when you evolve into it. And the Galarian Zigzagoon does have an ability whereby when you play it, you get to drop 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Plus, you got a really nice attack Obstruct that does 90 damage and prevents damage from basic Pokemon next turn. I mean, Obstagoon was a really good deck. It still is. I mean, over at the International in Melbourne, it took 3rd place in an International Championships. As for the Gengar, it lets you move your damage counters around your Psychic Pokemon. We are seeing a little bit of hype for this with Dragapult. The theory being that Dragapult is quite hard to KO, so you would move damage to something like a Giratina, and then use a Scoop Up Net to pick it up and just heal all the damage off. Fun Pokemon to be sure, and it's lovely getting the complete evolution line in a blister, especially if you're someone who hasn't bought much of the set and just wants to build the deck around them. You can buy 4 Obstagoon blisters and you've got a 4-4-4 line, and that's awesome. However, there's nothing that special about them. Now, along very similar kind of lines, there have also been spotted in the wild new blisters for both Silvally and Golisopod. Shout out to Payday Pokemon, the YouTube channel, for finding these. Now, Golisopod and Silvally are actually from Unified Minds. Yeah, these are not like brand new products which are just coming out, one would imagine. The problem is that these products don't tend to be listed in distributors, where a lot of the information and news leaks out from. They tend to just appear in shops, like Target and Walmart mostly. So if they just pop up in the shops, it really does generally take somebody to actually find these in the wild and post about them before we know about them. Now, in terms of these cards, I'll be honest with you, these ones are a little bit less exciting. Now, the good news is they do have the Cosmic Holofoil, which is to say you've got the kind of little planet starry type holo, rather than the regular holo we usually get. So at least these are different kinds of cards. They are printed on a different holofoil pattern. But Unified Minds has been out for a little while now, and let's just say that neither of these cards have set the world on fire. Personally, I am a big fan of the Golisopod. I think it's a really fun card. If you've got 2 or fewer energy attached to it, you've got free retreat. but for 4 energy, 120, but if it came active this turn, 180. But what you would do is use it with a, say, triple acceleration energy, then that would fall off and you'd get free retreat, bring another one active, and round we go. We've obviously got Frostmoth now to accelerate energy to it, if you so wish, which is rather nice. And there seems to be a bit of potential. I mean, it's hitting a good weakness on stuff like Reshiram and Charizard, but it has proven to be a little bit awkward and really hasn't seen any play or success at all. I should mention that the pre-evolutions featured in these packs do not have a holo treatment. They are just regular pre-evolutions. Boo, etc. Now, as for the Silvally, this one also came out in Unified Minds. I mean, the best thing about this, 2 energy, 30 damage, plus 50 more for each prize card your opponent took on their last turn. So if they KO'd a free prize tag team Pokemon or VMAX, you will be hitting 180 for just 2 energy. And bearing in mind that in Rebel Clash we are getting twin energy, allowing you to pay this in one go, though triple acceleration will also work. I don't like it as much, but it will also work. So, you know, they're out there. You can find them in kind of Target and Walmart. We've seen them before. But honestly, I don't know. These are cool products if you want the particular cards, or if you want the special cards with the different holofoil treatment. Outside of that, I'm not entirely sure how excited people should be. For instance, I would happily buy the Golisopod just in case I ever do decide to play that deck in real life, rather than just doing a bit of testing online. But the Silvally, I probably just wouldn't bother. Sorry. Worth pointing out, we did previously get Umbreon and Espeon ones of these, and I am all over the Umbreon one. Now, the other product which has actually been seen out in the wild, and I need to give a shout out to the lovely Matthew Varive, Immunity on Twitter, for pointing this one out to me, is kind of like a big box. And this is the kind of big box that is perfect if you've got somebody you know that wants a Pokemon product that you need to buy a present for that isn't a full-on hardcore player. Now, what you basically get is you get yourself a box, and you either get a Solgaleo or Lunala tin, and then you either get yourself a shiny Silvally, the box with the promo and the jumbo and all of that, or a Lycanroc themed deck. How cool is that? Now, one thing that does need pointing out here, that Silvally has rotated. That Solgaleo has rotated. And though we don't have an image at the moment, at least I don't think we do, of the Lunala and Lycanroc one, I think it is very, very fair to assume... Oh wait, no, we do have a little bit of an image, I lied to you. Kind of. But it is the Lycanroc with Crunch, which has rotated, and it is the first Lunala GX, which has rotated. So essentially what you're getting here is a bunch of Pokemon that have already rotated. For what it's worth, the Solgaleo was a really good card for a while, and saw play, and still does see play right up until the rotation in Mewtwo and Mew decks. I suppose it's fairer to say that the Solgaleo and Lunala will rotate when we hit the rotation, as will the Silvally. The Silvally, again, has been a good card in the past, hasn't seen any play or success for a while, but it does have an ability that gives your basic Pokemon free retreat, and a GX attack that does 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and an attack that accelerates energy while doing damage. Was a very trendy Pokemon for a while, has, I think it's fair to say, completely and utterly dropped off the map. They are called the Legends of Alola Bundle Tin, apparently. So, I mean, look, they're not the kind of things that serious players are going to want, because the cards have either rotated or are about to rotate, and they seem to come with Crimson Invasion packs. Crimson Invasion has rotated. Fine. However, if you or someone you know is just looking for a product to get a bunch of cards, 2 guaranteed GXs, and build up a little collection, yeah, why not, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, the official description basically says this. The perfect item to help you jumpstart your collection. With this bundle, you can capture the Pokemon of the Alolan region, harness the Sun and Steel Fury of Solgaleo GX, or uncover the Moonlight Mysteries of Lunala GX. Each of these beautiful tins contains all the astonishing power of a legendary Pokemon GX, a power that's new to the Pokemon TCG, not that new, mate. This bundle comes with 8 10-card booster packs. It's 4 in the tin and 4 in the box. Each with the potential to include 1 rare and many contain random foils. They all have at least 1 holo and they all have 1 rare guaranteed. 2 promo foils, 1 in the tin, 1 in the box. 1 oversized foil in the box. And a beautiful Legends of Alola collector tin. Collect and trade them all to propel your Pokemon deck to victory in Expanded. Very cool, but shall we say they are largely rotating. Now, in terms of new products, we might cover this in more detail in the future, but the Totalcards leak the other day revolving around the new set Darkness Ablaze told us that we are getting exclusive new products with Darkness Ablaze. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not buying it. Because I don't think we are getting exclusive new products. I think we're getting new versions of old products. Now, what they told us we're getting is the premium check lane blister and 2-pack blisters. But the premium check lane blisters sound a lot like the Obstagoon, etc. we've been talking about today. And we've seen 2-pack blisters before. Now, these seem to be more of a European thing than an American thing. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But we've seen a bunch of these in the past. This one features all 3 of the legendary birds plus 2 packs. This one features all of the Reggies plus 2 packs. And this one features all of the fully evolved starters from Gold and Silver with 2 packs. So it certainly seems like it's those kind of products. Now, I could be wrong about this. And if I am, obviously, I will show you all about that and bring you news and make videos and the usual things I tend to do. But as it stands at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not convinced about the newness of these products. Would love to be proved wrong, though. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about these products. I want to know if you're picking any of these up, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, or you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WazzyPlays, where you can find out about a whole bunch of games that don't have Pokemon in, but are pretty gosh darned awesome nonetheless. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.